The Cancer moon is the lady at her most nurturing, her most maternal, also her most emotional. So while the Cancer moon is incredibly emotional, it's also incredibly intuitive. This is an excellent time to just tune in, listen. The moon herself is ruled by Cancer, so this is an incredibly lunar time, an incredibly female time. This moon is so watery and emotional and sympathetic that if you think about the crab with its hard outer shell concealing its very soft insides, that will give you a very good picture of where you can go with this. So sometimes we sort of toughen up. We feel like we have to toughen up because if we don't, we're just going to cry and let loose all over the place. Be careful. The shadow side of the Cancer moon is needy, clingy, very attached to the past, holds grudges. It's a great time to be a homebody. Get fuzzy, get in your fluffy slippers, pat around the house, do your little housey things. Cooking it's a great time for cooking. This is a great time for tending to the fur babies, the plants, your family. The tricky part is that this is a time when we need a hug just as much as everybody else does, and we tend to not give it to ourselves. This is also prime time for potential overindulgence. You want comfort food, of course you do. Why wouldn't you? So let's feed ourselves with something that actually honors our body, actually will balance out some of the negative feelings that we might be having, some of the sadness, some of the depression. So if you're going to feed your emotions, we need to make it healthy. Cancer rules the stomach and is a water sign, so there's a big potential here for bloating, for retention. So light, easily digested foods are really in order right now, which kind of counteracts the need for comfort foods. So below, you're going to see a bunch of recipes for comfort foods, Vixen-ized. So they're actually beautifying, they're nutritious, they're light, they're easily digestible, and above all, they're going to really make you feel cozy. That's really what we want right now. So first I want to tell you about a brew that's going to get you through. As always, we begin with our pot of hot water. We're going to start with chamomile. Chamomile is a calming herb. It promotes restful sleep. And you know what? It's all about love, and we need some love right now. Next, lavender essential oil. For peace, love, happiness, magically speaking, and its soothing abilities. 3 drops. And I've saved the best for last. Fresh cut ginger root. I like about a 2-inch piece cut into 3 magical pieces. In the Far East, ginger was used to communicate directly with the gods. So ginger is ruled by Mars, fire. Add a little heat to this, shall we? Ginger is also all about love, because we really can't get enough of that right now, can we? So we're going to let that steep, we're going to strain it, and we're going to sip it. And now for my favorite part, adornment. What might I have in this little magically carved box? Oh, yes, there's that. Remember when I said Cancer ruled the stomach? Why not a belly chain? Ever wear one? I suggest you try it. Now this one is made from magical stones, and I love when they adjust, because then you can wear them wherever it feels right that day. Now if you're feeling in the mood, show it off. Wear something low slung on your hips, and let that power just radiate out everywhere. Of course, if you're at work and feeling a bit more demure, I can personally tell you that one of these under your clothing. And did I tell you that Cancer also rules the breasts? That's right, ladies. If ever there were a time to flaunt your cleavage, it would be now. Beautiful necklines, gorgeous bras. Go shopping. Go shopping. I want to see what you bought. White, silver, and pearlescent are perfect colors for this moon. And a little beauty potion. Simply combine nutmeg and cinnamon, mix them together, and make yourself a gorgeous bronzer. What does that have to do with anything? Well, if you were to take a fluffy powder brush, and you were to dip it into this mixture that you just made, and you were to, let's say, just inside your cleavage just a little bit, and underneath, you get my drift? What have you done? You've created a beautiful glow and a beautiful depth. Make sure you use organic spices always. You want to make sure that nothing funky seeps into your bloodstream. And of course, cinnamon and nutmeg are both love fire spices. They both increase psychic awareness. Remember what we were saying about this being a very intuitive moon? Now once you've bronzed, why not take a little bit of highlighter, little dab, and highlight? Of course, if you needed help with that, I'm sure you could get some assistance. Speaking of assistance, it's a really good time to massage your breasts. And actually a really good time to get an exam. Not the same thing, but nonetheless, practical magic. All right, my beasties, you have a wonderful Cancer moon. Take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. Nurture everyone around you. Be kind, be sympathetic, and go shopping for bras. I know that's where I'm headed.